Hi Scorpio, welcome to your mid-July general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Skills Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Scorpio. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind to only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Scorpio. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Scorpio and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy for you guys. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants to talk about in regards to your love life. What is happening currently? What is soon to unfold? What do you need to be aware of? In regards to this reading, I am tuning into an energy in or around your psychic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment. Whether you're single or taken, whether you're together or apart from this person, what is coming through? Why are they coming through? What do you need to know about it? So, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. I feel air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You could be dealing with an air sign. You could have strong air in your chart, but conversations are about to go down. One that is needed, has been needed. I am hearing swept under the rug, like something that needs to be brought up, needs to be addressed, that can no longer wait. Wow, it feels like I feel it in the pit of my stomach, like something like this has been needing to be addressed. This has been inevitable. Maybe we both have been trying to avoid it or whatever, but something's about to be said. This conversation that has been postponed is now coming full head. I wonder if it's even like I'm seeing a text message, we need to talk, period. That type of introduction to this. I wonder if they're going to call you or like I need to come forward and see you face to face to say something. It feels very big. Okay. Let's pull some more cards. Tell me more. Codependency. That's maybe why the urgency is so big. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Wow. Okay. So with clearly for some here, this could be someone who may be addicted or have addictive personality, whether that is drugs, alcohol, have a past of that, or maybe even someone has codependency issues. I do feel with this codependency here, with this combination of heart-to-heart conversations, again, we'll get deeper into the cards, I'll pull more, but it feels almost as if I can't lose this. I can't let this happen. And someone's codependent to the outcome, the situation, very much so. I wonder if there's been a break between the two of you and someone wants to come out of that break, realizes that they need you more than they thought. Or, you know, even if you were the one to put the brake on Scorpio, it's been very hard for them to go day by day without texting you, calling you, asking how you've been, how you're doing. It feels like I need you. I wonder if they've said that to you before. They will say that to you. Let's get another card here before I go deeper into this energy. And then chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Wow, yeah, so I almost wonder if this was like on the brink of a loss, a brink of a separation, but someone's really trying to bounce back. Someone really wants to heal this. I wonder if, you know, with this codependency, almost as if there was something that someone was using to avoid, again, drugs, alcohol, games. But the distractions, the partying, the going out, the avoidance, let's just say, didn't fix anything, didn't heal anything, and may have made a lot of things worse between the two of you. And I feel like someone wants to own up to something. And maybe even Scorpio, if on your side this is you, like been needing an answer, wanting an answer, like have been left in the dark or felt left in the dark, something's coming to light here. Something definitely, you're going to get the answer you need. I'll pull more cards. I don't know if it's the answer you want, but you'll get the answer you need. But with chemistry here, yeah, the magnetic attraction has always been strong between the two of you. You've never fully been able to walk away from one another. Like somehow like a boomerang, it always comes back up. It always, feelings get re-involved again. I'm seeing someone that is wearing a hoodie with the hood up, or that's their go-to when they get home type of thing. Let's get into this because I need to know. I feel like you need to know too, Scorpio. Some of you are already going through, like they've hit you up and you don't know what to make from it. The letter C is sticking out to me, as in Chris or Christina, first, middle, last initial, but I'm even seeing two C's. Like even if it's not C, like both of you have the same first initial, like M and M or L and L, that type of thing. But let's pull the cards and get into this. Yeah. Wow. I'm going to show you the cards, of course, once the cards are out, but I'm getting a sense of all this, Scorpio, for sure. Wow. Yeah. I'm hearing that song, We Don't Talk Anymore, by like someone in Selena Gomez. I forget who the other person was. I'm sorry. Put it in the comments below. But they want to talk again. They want to fix this. Like they're hoping it's not too late. Wow. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So yeah, I do feel like you guys haven't spoken in a few days, weeks, months. I even feel like 4 or 5 months for some of you. I don't know why that's feeling so strong. Maybe that's when you last spoke. That's when you broke up. I don't know. But it's been a journey for them. I do feel that they've had to, like literally looking at this card, you see that rocky bottom. They literally had to hit rock bottom to see how much they've lost. I feel with this Page of Swords energy, they've been thinking a lot. They've been facing a lot that they didn't want to face before. But I feel the silence between the two of you that has been happening has made them come to a lot of realizations. I do feel, even though Scorpio, they may have not have reached out to you in the past few weeks, months, they've definitely always kept in touch with you. And what I mean by that, spiritually, psychically, telepathically, I do feel as if you guys have come up in each other's dreams, each other's, daydreams. But even more so, like social media, they still always check your stories. They always still go back to your profile to look and see what you've been up to, who you've been hanging out with, what you're doing. They didn't feel ready yet before to talk to you, to rekindle something. And I do feel that if there was a separation, it was for the best so they can do their growth. But it's been challenging for them. And I wonder, Scorpio, if in the past, if you had to put this break on, if you had to set up this separation, it's because they weren't understanding something. They weren't getting something. They weren't getting how their behavior was affecting you. They weren't wanting to compromise. They weren't wanting to come into agreement, which is what this Page of Swords kind of feels. And you almost felt like trying to be with this person was more of a challenge. So, I even think at first they were upset with you, angry with you for like ending this, for walking away, but it was the best thing that could have happened for them. Because in that silence, in that aloneness, they wouldn't have had these deep reflections the way this silence has given them. So they've learned a lot. And, again, I'm hearing rock bottom. In some way, they felt like they've hit rock bottom when they lost you. Someone could live by the mountains or in a mountain area. But anyway, how they feel about you is the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. So King of Pentacles, they want to establish something. They want to commit to something. They want to commit to you, into regrowing with you, into having a more solid foundation between the two of you. They want to be more secure. They want you to see the growth they've done. They feel like they're ready to show you the growth that they've done. They feel a lot more stable now. I wonder if someone recently got a new job, like they went through a job loss, had some time to do, healing, and then they finally got a new one that they're being pretty stable in. I do feel with this King of Pentacles, they feel the last missing component to feeling like they have everything back on track in their life is you. Now, this person, if they didn't find a new job, they could have come into money, like an inheritance, like a lawsuit settlement type of thing. And I do feel as if they got a new home, a new car, new clothes, like they've been doing a lot to try to upgrade in their life. But they feel ready to start and establish something here and to maintain it with you, Scorpio. So not everyone's going to know what this is, but I'm seeing agua fresca. So my husband's half Mexican, and I know that's like a drink that they use in Hispanic cultures, and that someone could be Hispanic, or maybe even like someone used to make like agua fresca all the time. Have it in someone's house, or maybe like sangria too, I'm seeing here. But what they think about this connection and think about you is the Six of Wands, Leo energy. They think they've lost some sort of battle here. They feel like they're not feeling as on top of the world that maybe they try to show the world, especially if you follow each other on social media, which this Page of Swords could definitely indicate watching from afar, spying. They may have posted things like going out, being with others, having a grand old time. That was just a mirage. And I do think they were hoping you would see it, Scorpio, to play off this role, to play off this view of how they're doing in life. It's a mirage. This side of the Six of Wands is typical. It's, what we see in Rider-Waite-Smith depiction. This other side is a different, like reverse or a deeper meaning, whatever you want to call it. They don't feel as on top of the world. They don't feel as happy. They feel like you're the missing piece, Scorpio. And they think that. And again, that could kind of lead into the whole codependency, which could be an issue. Because I almost feel for some, it's like if I only had Scorpio. But then again, that's not a very fair place to put someone in, right? Like, if only I had you in my life, everything would be okay. But with this Six of Wands, I do feel they're ready to start fighting for this. They're ready to come forward with this. And what's interesting is what I heard while banging the bowl. Sometimes I bring about it. Sometimes I just let it be. But I heard when there's smoke, there's fire. And if you look closely here in the background, there's all that smoke. So it's really interesting that's coming about again, which is why I feel the need to share. I wonder if this person likes to camp, like I'm seeing a campfire. But they may feel like, I don't know if you're going through something in your life, posted something about it, or they're hearing about it through family members or friends. They may think this is their opportunity to go for it, Scorpio, whether they thought you were dating someone but you broke up, whether something big is going on in your life that they're hearing about. They may think this is their opportunity and chance to try to fight for this again. What they like the most about you is the Three of Wands. Aries energy. Some of you could possibly have Aries rising, Aries moon. You're a go-getter. You're someone that has big goals, big plans, big dreams for yourself. You like to travel. You like to experience. You like to explore. I do feel that they're very attracted to your ambition. They're very attracted to how you don't settle in life. If there's something you're unhappy with, you do something about it. They view you as adventurous. Maybe a little impulsive, but it's still very attractive how you just try new things And even if you don't succeed in them, you get back up and try something different. I feel with this Three of Wands too, you're very social. You like to not just sit around at home. Sometimes you'll have those vibes, but mainly you like to always be doing something, taking classes, attending concerts, attending events, and you're always just very, very fun to be around because you're so active energetically. You make everything fun. So let's just say you guys even like attend a party together and it's kind of dead, dull, boring. You know how to turn up the spice, okay? You know how to get the right music going, the right conversations going. You're definitely that person that has an uplifting effect on people, and they've noticed it for sure. What they don't like about you is the Ten of Wands. So Sagittarius energy. Now I'm picking up something about this codependency that's very specific, probably for a few of you. For some of you, they think that you put too much on for yourself, especially when it comes to other people's needs. Someone may view you as a people pleaser, that you do too much for toxic family members or friends that ends up draining you, and they've always had an issue, a problem with that, or always like said they were bothered by that with you. Now, if that's not your message with this Ten of Wands, you, again, because you have so much going on or you want to make so much happen in your life, you have a lot of ideas, goals, ambitions, like you sometimes wear yourself down and you get stressed. And maybe there were times in the past where they tried to help you with that stress, but you wanted to do it on your own. And again, like for some of you where I felt there may be some sort of thing happening in your life where, you know, there's something going on that is a bit difficult or heavy that's making them think this is the green light to come back into your life. They may feel as if you're not doing so well, or that whatever has been going on in your life is really burdening you, and they wish they could be there. And maybe that's the thing, like I said, that's going to spark them to do so. Now, what's interesting is what they like the most about this connection is the Two of Swords. Libra energy. I think for a while, Scorpio, when you guys were together, they left a lot of things that were unresolved. I do feel like they don't like confrontation. They're very avoidant. And maybe, you know, you didn't want to put too much pressure on. You didn't want to come too forceful. So maybe for a while you allowed them to, you know, let things slip under the rug, let things slide. And maybe that's what they were used to for some time before all this changed. But with this Two of Swords, I'm also feeling like the fact that although you may not be talking anymore, but you didn't unfollow each other on social media or block them on social media meant something to them. Meant that there could be some interest there, especially if you do watch their stories. They think you may be kind of contemplating if, you know, just because they still are giving me access or we have access to each other, is there, you know, a chance? I do feel also with this Two of Swords, someone could be bilingual, speak multiple languages. They found that attractive, and maybe even someone has an accent. But I do feel like more so to this card overall, like you could be very objective. Some of you could have like an air moon, and when like situations arise, you're impartial. You like to be fair. You don't like to get your emotions too involved, and you make the right choice based off of all the information. But I also feel too for others of you, again, so many different messages coming through for this Two of Swords, but you are the type too that, again, with this codependency and this Two of Swords, like if there were a lot of codependency issues before this separation or before this break, for the fact that you guys kept your boundaries with one another, or, you know, despite your longing or yearning or vice versa, like someone didn't budge that to let them know what the expectations are. And that is something that, although it was hard to deal with, is impressive. I hope I'm making sense by saying that, but it's truly impressed them for the fact that like you didn't give in. That's how it feels. What they don't like about this connection is the Five of Wands. Leo energy. So there could have been a lot of arguments, a lot of disputes, fights. And again, like someone not confrontational, but maybe it got to a boiling point where resentment grew. Enough was enough. One person was exposing the other, confronting the other. Or it could be the fact that like if they were to come back to try to have this heart-to-heart conversation that they want to have with you, Scorpio, they know it's going to be a battle. They know it's not going to be like a red carpet rolling out for them. There's going to be things that need to be addressed. And they may know you're angry. They may know you're annoyed or pissed off, or that's how you left things, or things were left between the two of you. And that's something they're not really looking forward to, but maybe something they can't avoid. I also wonder if like for someone within this connection, they were annoyed with the fact that the other person always had to bring other people involved in something that was between the two of you. Like other people knew about your dramas, knew about what was going on, and that annoyed someone. I feel that very strong as well. Highest hopes is the Two of Wands. Aries energy. Now there's 2 2s on the board. Some of you guys could be seeing 222 from Spirit quite a bit. Your birthday could be November 2nd, November 12th, perhaps October 22nd for some of you guys. But they're hoping that the pull to you is something that is meant to be felt, is meant to be followed, and is very guided. They hope that they could take this opportunity, take this chance, move forward, be courageous about it, because they still think of you. They still have feelings for you. They still care about you. The chemistry between the two of you, they feel on their end, has not died and will always be there, as it always has been. But the deepest fears is the Sun card. Leo energy. Now again, this is two-sided, right? This is the typical Sun. This is like Sun in reverse almost. That there is not an opportunity for this successful comeback. Their fear is that this isn't going to have the happy ending that they hope for by coming forward with having this conversation with you, with trying to make things work with you. That you're already very clear on the reality of the situation. No matter what they can say won't convince you to give this a shot again. But they're afraid they're going to be very, very unhappy without you. They're afraid that they missed out on a big opportunity to be with you. And that the potential and the potency that existed between the two of you has already peaked. And they're afraid that you're okay with that. They're afraid you're happier with that. I do feel confident enough to say they'd be crushed by it. All right, Scorpio. To see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold, what are they likely to do in the upcoming days and weeks, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome, pull some more oracle cards, tarot cards. If you have more questions, let's get those answered in the extended reading. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Scorpio, I really hope this reading resonated with you. I hope it provides you with confirmation, clarity, insight, healing, guidance in regards to whatever's going on in your love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Scorpio, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Scorpio.